time for Chic Shit Only. Hi, everybody. It's me, Lauren Zima. Oh, we are in mid-October. We are feeling the fall vibes. We are autumnal through and through, everybody. If you're watching this on my IGTV or on the Chic Shit Only YouTube, I am wearing a burnt orange Spunkin? Wow, that's the new pumpkin spice, spunkin. You got a little spunk in your pumpkin. That sounds gross. Okay. We're starting off strong. I am so tired, everyone. I'm feeling the fall vibes, but I am exhausted. I'm on my fourth 12-hour workday. I'm happy and blessed to have a job, of course, but just a little sleepy, a little sleep deprived. And so I'm drinking plenty of pumpkin spice lattes to stay conscious right now. And I got to tell you guys, I might think this is the hardest time of year to be motivated at work because we're feeling that fall energy shift. You know, we're wanting change. We're wanting to be festive. Mercury no longer in retrograde right now. I think that energy is affecting me. And we're seeing the holidays ahead. So it's been a little bit hard for me to be motivated as of late. I don't know if you're feeling the same. But you know, in tough times, we got to keep it chic. And this time isn't really that tough. So I got to get my chic shit together. But you know, when you see the Harry Potter marathons on TV, when you know the Practical Magic is readily and available to watch on Amazon Prime, and when you know that you know, you could be also taking in Hocus Pocus, it's tough to focus when you could have the Hocus Pocus. Is it just me? That's where I'm at, and I'm wearing burnt orange every day that I can, and I've got a candle lit in here right now, and I'm just embracing the energy of the fall. I'm a falling leaf drifting down to the ground and hoping no one steps on me. What? Okay, let's move on and stay positive. So this week on the pod, we have just an absolute escapist, delicious, just fun, take it for what it is interview. I wanted to talk to the fabulous young women of the VIP List NYC. Megan and Audrey, you might follow them on TikTok and Instagram. If you don't, their account is, again, just like escapist fun. They do restaurant reviews, they do food reviews, but they're rather deliciously ridiculous. Like they go to over the top places with wild cocktails, and some items are just expensive in a way we could never afford. Like it's just fun to watch and take in. And they kind of talk about also some of the criticism that goes with that. But more importantly, they discuss starting this in a pandemic, what has actually turned into their full-time jobs and businesses, and kind of turning the restaurant review industry on its head. In a recent article, they were credited for like reinventing what the New York Times has done for years. So, okay, girls, go for it. I love it. Love to see them following their passion. So that's coming up. But first, we got to talk about the sheiks and the shits of the week. First of all, Adele dropping Easy on me. And oh man, does that go down easy, you know? Oh, I've been listening to it every chilly morning. The absolute just confidence and much deserved, much incredibly valid confidence of Adele to drop a piano ballad as her first single off her new album, her first music in over 5 years. Yes, Adele, get it. I love the song. And the only issue I'm having is I need the whole album now. You know, again, I want to be in the fall feels. Adele, can you please give me the entirety of it? I don't think we're going to get it for several more weeks. And so, Adele, that's a chic and a shit for me. Like your music's incredible, but I can want it all right now. I can't be pleased this week. I'm on the struggle bus. It's like, I want to cry, Adele. So can you give me more space to do that in, I guess, is my big struggle. Some other thoughts this week. You know, the Batman trailer dropped and Robert Pattinson, can't wait to see it. But I was just also thinking to myself, like, I love superhero movies, but I'm also so sick of them. You know, is it just me? I just feel I've been watching superhero movies for 10 years and I'll keep watching them because they're all great and very well done. But man, do I miss like an R-rated comedy? You know, just a little fun trip down raucous laughter and dirty joke lane. I'd like to revisit. I'm ready. And on that note, that brings me to my chic of the week and shit of the week. Chic of the week, the movie Dune. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is out this weekend. And, a little sub chic of the week there goes to Zendaya because she is just the fashion icon of our times, even at her young age. I've interviewed her several times now, and she's also so lovely and so insightful and brilliant and talented. So my hat's off to her. My problem with the chic of the week being the movie Dune is that the movie Dune is out this weekend, and I want everyone to go see it. I got to see it before it came out, obviously, because I did the press for it. So I saw it about a month ago, and it is so incredible. But my problem there is that I don't want the press uh, trip, the press run of it to be over because Zendaya and Timothée Chalamet are just so much joy to take in. Their fashion is next level. They define two pretty best friends. And I don't want to stop watching them do red carpets together. So that's a struggle I'm having. But Chic of the Week is to them, to all that is Zendaya, and to the movie Dune. Go see it. It is absolutely majestic in the way that it's filmed. It deserves to be seen in theaters if you feel comfortable. And I was ready for the sequel the second the movie was done. The second the credits rolled, I'm like, okay, let's watch the next one. Just like I want those Harry Potter movies to play in a marathon, one after the other on a Saturday. That's all I want to do. I love Dune so much. I've been having dreams in the Dune world. And, that's kind of good for spooky season to dream in an unsettling and dark world. So I'll take that. I'm feeling dark. That's becoming clear to me on this podcast episode. But I love you guys so much. Seriously, Chic of the Week, Dune, and sub Chic of the Week to Zendaya for all she is. Zendaya. Shit of the week. I've decided it's the fact that we don't have a fall break at work. As I'm sitting here saying that I'm having a hard time getting my mind right in the office, I've noticed that the high school kids around here in California, I don't think this is something I had in the Midwest, but in California, many of these high schools do a fall break. And I think we should do a fall break at work. We have Thanksgiving and Christmas time off, but wouldn't it be great if we all had like a nice long weekend, a fall break, national holiday weekend to enjoy the fall festivities, to embrace the seasonal change, to go to Marshall's and get an apple cider scented candle? That's what I would like. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm requesting of the government. Granted, they have much bigger fish to fry, such as the pandemic, climate change, reproductive rights, and many other things that we're dealing with both nationwide and on a statewide level. But can I get that requested? Oh, all in good time. I think a fall break would help everyone. Are you feeling the need for this? Is this just me? I'm burnt orange and I'm burnt out. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, it's just feeling like a time of a need of a trip. So I'm going to Napa this weekend, actually, in hopes of scratching that itch a little bit. Going with Chris Harrison. Couldn't be more excited to be doing it. Going to take in some red wines and some fall times. So I'm trying to make my own fall break happen. I just wish that it was endorsed by national means. I think we could all use it. If you guys are feeling like you need a break, I send my love to you and my support. As Adele says, take it easy on me. Oh my gosh. I also want to give just a small shout out to, I'm a little late to the party, but man, Casey Musgraves' album, Star-Crossed. I'm going to look up when that came out because I really do think I missed the boat. I know she was on SNL a couple weeks ago, but that's been like getting me through as I await the Adele music. The song Simpler Times or Simple Times, Justified. Oh, it's really a good album. So thank you, Casey Musgraves. Yep. August 23rd, I think it came out. I couldn't be later. I'm almost 2 months late. Casey, I apologize. All right, everybody. So that has been the Chic of the Week and the Shit of the Week. Just a couple little musings for you. I cannot wait for you to hear this fun little interview I did with the women, Megan and Audrey of the VIP List NYC. Again, it's just escapist. It's silly, delicious content. And what I adored is that the two of them followed their passion, which was food reviews, and they're doing it. So that's coming up. Oh my gosh. Everybody needs to sit down and stuff their faces with the most delicious food they can find in all of New York, because I am joined now, right away, right off the bat, by Meg and Audrey of the VIP List NYC, stars of TikTok, absolute innovators of restaurant reviews, recently written up in Rolling Stone and Vice, if I may say. Welcome.
That was quite
Hi,
it. Okay.
Well, you two complimented me and I appreciated it. I do have an Emmy, and if I can't introduce you properly, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? So,
love
ladies, I'm so happy you're here because I have been following you on TikTok for probably a year now. How long have you been doing your TikTok?
Yeah, like a year and a half.
A year.
Yeah, a little over a year.
I have to say, I do think I was an early adopter. And you two have blown up. You basically just started doing restaurant reviews completely in your voice. What gave you the idea to start the VIP List and just review the most fabulous restaurants in NYC?
Oh, thank you so much. So basically, like during COVID, like during the pandemic, we were watching TikTok because we were so bored, and we saw all these people making reviews on where to go, where to eat, where to party. And me and Audrey were talking. We're like, listen, if anyone knows where to go and where to eat and where to party, it's us.
Like we were both like always like going out to eat, going to the best restaurants in our two different cities. I was in Miami at the time and Meg was in New York. And so we just like had so much content from our pre-quarantine lives. So we were like, you know what? Like, no, we know better.
Yeah.
I love that confidence.
Thank you.
That's the confidence of how you start anything, right? Like I saw this quote today from Colin Powell, our dearly departed former a public official who passed, and one of his quotes was, "Have a vision and be demanding." And I was like, yes, Colin Powell, yes.
Hell yes. That's the energy we need. That is the energy we need.
So you two started it, and I have to say, oh my gosh, I just remembered why I started following, because LA was so shut down, and I was like living vicariously through you in New York because New York was open again, and it was getting to be cold out, so it was darkly funny because everybody just wanted to get back to restaurants, but outdoor dining in New York was like, I trudged along the ice-covered sidewalk to the patio with the heaters. Like, what was that period like of trying
dining next to snowbanks? Literally dining next to snowbanks. We had blankets. We brought blankets with us.
We brought blankets with us to every single restaurant because it was that bad. Like
we had custom blankets made for us with our embroidered initials.
I mean, but see, that's chic.
We made it stylish.
That is keeping it chic.
That is chic shit only, literally.
Yes. I have always said it, like the chic shit only vibe is about making whatever you're doing, any situation, chic, and like rising it to the level that you want. And you two did that. What was the worst dining in the winter moment that you had? Is there anything just completely tragic you can remember?
One time, literally, my feet were numb. We were at raclette, and it's great food, but like the whole point of raclette is like it's melted cheese poured onto your food. So like by the time the cheese hit the food, it was just like not melted anymore. I was like, okay, it was American on my steak right now.
Yeah, and also like we're recording content, so like once that was done, it was
Oh, the food is cold. The food is cold at that point. No more steam, nothing's coming off of that food.
So your feet are numb, and the cheese that's supposed to be a beautiful fondue is in fact a frozen sculpture midair. Yeah. You're like, let it go.
Like, there are no money shots in sight. There's nothing good for that.
What I love is that you two have so unapologetically owned that brand of being like, we're bringing you high level, expensive shit, and we don't care what anybody says because you've gotten the backlash of like, well, who could afford this and blah, blah, blah. Tell me how you found, like, was that at all frustrating or scary when people started coming at you in the comments about your types of reviews, and how did you respond?
So like obnoxious is our brand. Me and Audrey have always been very obnoxious. And at first I think we didn't really we were being ourselves at first, but like definitely more exaggerated. Yeah. And then people started popping off in the comments, but it's making our video go more viral. So
and like, it's always been satire. Like, we've never been our true personalities in our videos. It's always been like exaggerated for the viewers, like for the views. So it's a lot less offensive than if it were just like coming at us for who we actually are.
Yeah, and we also like realized that like the more people get offended, the more viral our video goes. So now we're just like kicking it up a notch and making it as extra as possible, just so people get mad.
Oh, you aren't just leaning in, you're diving in.
Oh yeah, we're leaning into the joke. We're like, do you know what? We're gonna give you full blown obnoxious now.
You know what though? I get that and I love it. I've always, there's on the one hand, we're all told be authentic, be ourselves, right? And you want to do that, but we also all have different versions of ourselves. Like even in everyday life, social media aside, I'm going to be a different me at a business meeting with all my bosses than I'm going to be the me at home, you know, on my third glass of wine. But it's still me, and I'm still being authentic.
100%. And everyone in this like world has their online persona. Like we're not in person. We're not like, oh, go cry about it. Like blah, blah, blah. Like that's not how we actually
we don't talk like that. We would never talk like that in a normal conversation.
Yeah, but
strictly for the TikToks.
We literally write a script before we do the voiceover. Like it's all a script.
Well, did you do that from the beginning, or did you figure out we've got to time it right and we've got to create the high quality?
It's always been a script. Yeah.
So, okay, for the people who don't know, again, go follow them, VIP list. They review restaurants, and I also love it because you guys just sort of give me a little escape in every video. Not only do I think when I go to New York, I want to try these restaurants, but also even if I never make it there, I'm like, oh, I loved that I got to see that fun cocktail. Tell us some of your signature phrases for those who don't know. I've heard it's a lot of go cry about it.
Yeah, go cry about it. You're welcome.
Immaculate. The vibes are immaculate.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of what else.
It's
like,
giving me.
Wouldn't get this. Oh. You're wrong. Like,
obviously.
Yeah, like obviously we're on the menu now. Like
you guys have your own drink on menus now. I saw this.
Yeah,
yes, that's really so we just announced our first cocktail collab with Kima today.
Amazing. So many congrats.
Yeah.
And I love a Greek food. Give me a baklava. Give me a dolmades.
Oh,
it's guilt-free too. You feel healthy eating it even.
That Mediterranean diet, those healthy fats, the nuts, the fish oils.
I'm like, I can have all of them. It doesn't count. It's healthy.
This is brain health. I mean, don't quote me on it, but a tip that stuck with me. I remember reading a study years ago, and it was something like out of Harvard and Yale scientists, so the chicest of them all, that the only diet found to lengthen your lifespan and stop your cells from aging was the Mediterranean diet. So like, give me the olives. Give me the pine nuts.
I stand by that
over here.
And you two will lean and dive so hard into a pot of melted or unmelted cheese that you will order an entire menu at places sometimes.
Oh, we have to.
We always have to order a spread.
Yeah, how are we supposed to review the restaurant without trying every single thing on the menu? We need to know what's good.
What's the biggest bill you've ever had at a restaurant?
Oh God. Including like one time we got a Magnum bottle of Ace of Spades, and that was like $3,000 alone.
Wow.
So like
bless.
It really depends on how much
it depends.
It depends what the alcohol is like.
That drives up the bill. So have you two turned VIP list into like a serious source of income and business for you? And do you have plans to expand?
Yeah, so it's actually both of our full-time jobs now. I graduated in 2020, so I just started doing it full-time.
What a time. What a time, babe.
What a time to graduate. There were no jobs. So I just have started doing it full-time since then. And Meg was working in finance before, and now she does VIP list full-time. So it's both of our full-time job.
And look, at a time when, I mean, we're seeing everywhere so many people rethinking their jobs, quitting their jobs, starting brand new careers. Meg, do you miss the finance world?
Oh, hell no. I do not miss having a boss. Like, I love my boss so much. God forbid someone tells me what to do now. God forbid.
Respectfully, shut the fuck up. Respectfully, there's no respect.
I'm sorry. I like being my own boss. I like taking my own hours. I don't have 2 weeks vacation anymore. Like, I mean, I can't get enough.
And Do you two see yourselves expanding it? Because I mean, of course, it feels like VIP list Los Angeles, VIP list Miami, VIP list
of course.
Podunk, Iowa. I want one in every town. You know, we live in a tough time in terms of the online criticism.
Oh God.
Yes, we do.
And it seems to me like you two have just said, you know, no, we're going to keep making this like over the top content. We don't care what you think. This is what we are. Was there a moment when you questioned if you could do that?
I think it's easier because it's like I'm going through this with my best friend. So it's not like they're personally attacking either of us. It's not like, oh, like you're ugly, you're a horrible person. It's like, oh, you both are. So it's like, okay, it's fine if it's both of us.
and at the end of the day, like we're producing content that we like producing. It's not for everyone. And like the haters, like
they help. The content's literally for the haters. It's like pop off in the comment section.
Please get us up in that algorithm.
Yeah.
Well, that's a really good point, is that it's not for everybody, you know, because I do think we live in a time sometimes where it's like, you know, everybody has their take and it's like, but babe, this doesn't, you don't have to like this, you know. Yeah. You're welcome to your take, but you also don't have to like this.
Yeah.
What was the most controversy causing review that you've ever posted?
Nougatine. Definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely Nougatine.
What happened?
In the Nougatine video, I went to brunch and it's Jean George. It's high end, chic shit only.
Yes.
And in the beginning, I opened with, sometimes you just got to say fuck it and spend $80 on a finger sandwich. And like people were like, oh my God, like that's my month's worth of groceries. Like all of a sudden it's like,
we're so offended.
We're like, you're telling me I have to do that? Like I'm below the poverty line, all this stuff. And it's like, it's a joke. Like, it's not like you're obviously satire. That's like a thing to do. It's completely satire. It's a joke. It's for the entertainment. But yeah, we got so many duets who were like, how dare you like eat the rich, bring out the guillotine.
People said, eat the rich?
Oh,
all the time. People were like, oh, I'm so glad you're eating that. Like, you're going to taste nice when we all eat you. And like something about the guillotine, like, and Marie Antoinette, like all that stuff comes up. It's hilarious.
Okay, I'm processing that. I hadn't noticed that. I don't always go through all the comments, but I mean, wow, because so people are offended that you said eat a finger sandwich and their response is eat a human being.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're like, we can't wait to find you and eat you. That's the response.
So you guys, again, have been written up in Rolling Stone, Vice, Vox, amongst others, BuzzFeed for your restaurant reviews. But what I'm going to need you to do is give me some reviews of the type of news I can use, which is celebrity news. Are you ready to change it up?
So excited.
Okay, I love it. First of all, big news this week, the biggest news of the week. Travis Scott proposing to a woman I worship, Courtney Kardashian.
Oh, Travis Barker.
Oh my God, thank you. Who's Travis? Oh, he's Kylie. Wow, am I okay? You know what I did? In my mind, I put together Travis and Scott Disick. That's the problem. That's what I just did.
Too soon.
That's what I really just did. I was Scott Disick's in the back of my mind, and that's where he's going to stay for everyone.
I'm praying for him.
We're praying for Scott. He might need you two to take him out. Okay. So one Travis Barker proposing to, I will say, my beloved Courtney Kardashian, but are you two Courtney fans?
I stand them both.
She's iconic.
I'm loving this punk rock phase for her. And like, it's making me think like, do I need a punk rock man? Like, why am I like, I'm loving this.
Meg has literally been in a punk rock phase ever since.
Oh, I've been listening to MGK and Travis Barker nonstop because of this. I'm like, maybe like I need to find a man like this. Like Megan Fox and Courtney are just thriving right now.
They both seem so happy. And like, I love
I'm like, wow, like, it's kind of like dangerous. I like love it. I'm here.
So Travis gives Courtney this big, like, I want to talk the proposal moment. It's on the beach in front of the Miramar, which, okay, you know what? You two have not been, have you?
I haven't been, but I know it's bougie as fuck.
That's where we're going. That's so a place we need to take you when you come to LA. Let's put it on the calendar. So he proposes to her in front of the Miramar, the Rosewood Miramar, huge rose heart situation, dozens upon maybe even hundreds of roses, candles everywhere. What was it giving you? What do you rate the proposal moment itself?
It's giving me TV. It's giving me for the show. Kris Jenner is a mastermind once again.
When I tell you I was dissecting any and all paparazzi and man on the street, man on the beach content I could find to see if I could see cameras, because they have their new show on Hulu. I'm like, where are the cameras? And if the cameras didn't get it.
Photographer there too. Like they were well equipped.
Okay. Well, because Courtney's given us a little bit like she was anti the show for a bit. So I don't know how much we're going to see Courtney on Hulu. It makes me think, I don't think we had full production on the proposal, but I think that it was cataloged and I think we're going to be seeing it.
I feel like we're going to be seeing her a lot. Like, I'm sorry, she's been exuding major main character energy recently. Like she is in all the tabloids. She had her Skims campaign. Like she's giving it all. Like I think we might see a lot of her on the show.
I was worried about how much it was giving me seaweed. If you look in some of the wider shots, there's so much seaweed. And like it was giving me pedestrian. There were some people walking by and I was like, keep on fucking walking. Don't ruin this moment. Keep going. You know, Mandy, I know you probably paid a lot to be at this hotel, but you got to move it on because we're having a proposal. I think luckily the roses were in such a large formation and were so tall that it was giving them hedge and they were like getting some privacy. But I have to say, I like a private proposal moment, especially I think when you've lived such a public life. And that's just me projecting my desire and what I think Courtney would want. So that was a question I had. Like, was it private enough?
I feel like there's rumors that she got proposed to in Vegas before. Like there's been people who've been saying that like she was already engaged, like this was for the show.
Meg, that would be giving us Kardashian, wouldn't it?
That's giving Kris Jenner. I know.
And I feel like if it would like they could have easily paid for it to be on a private beach. Like they purposely did it on a public beach.
You're right.
The cameraman was at the reception dinner. Like he was there. Like they knew.
They know and we know. And they're giving us what they want. They're giving us what we want. That's what I meant. Yes. They're giving us what we want. Because we did want to be a part of it, I mean, Travis and Courtney have not hidden in the PDA department. So thank you for giving us proposal display of affection. We've been talking love, but now let's talk potential love lost. Meg, you're a Bravo fan. You've seen the rumors of Randall allegedly cheating on Lala of Vanderpump Rules.
Oh my God. I hate to see. I don't know what to say. Like, I feel like he looks like someone that does. I don't know. He looks like someone that would do that. Like, she's way too good for him. She's a queen. She's a queen. She's an icon. She's a legend. She's the moment.
I love Lala. Give me Lala. And I thought that Randall loved Lala, and that's why I loved Randall. But if these rumors are true, 6 months after you've had a baby.
When she's staying in the Beverly Hills Hotel, though, I heard. So that's all that matters.
She Insta story
treating herself.
Yes, that's chic shit only. When Lala heard these rumors, seemingly, I mean, she Insta storied. She headed to the Beverly Hills fucking hotel.
Where else would you go? Where else?
And this woman stood by this man during the Fofty scandal, and considering the support she gave him in the face of 50 Cent, no.
Yeah, no.
All right. Last up, we're going to wind down with the VIP list, going over celebrity news with the rumors, and spoiler alert, everyone, but it's been spoiled days ago at this point. Allegedly, Harry Styles is in the new Marvel movie Eternals, and allegedly he's going to play a god of sex and love in the Marvel universe.
Oh.
Wow. That's on brand.
A Harry Styles moment.
He's playing himself.
I believe in Harry.
Budget better be A1. Like, he better be dressed to the nines. His superhero character better have the best fit of all.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what his character is like. Definitely.
Yeah, the costume department better serve.
The thing is, Harry has never let us down.
He would never. He would never do such a thing.
So we approve of all things except for Randall Emmett.
No, not here for that. I hope it's not true, though. I'm praying it's not true.
Same. So winding down, my lovely ladies, what would you two say to those out there who really are in that place that you were in, who maybe want a huge career change, want to be their own bosses, and are potentially afraid? Like, did you two have any fears when you were starting this? Did you know that it would be a business? Was that the intent that you went out with?
Yeah, so we always did have the plan of making it a business. That's kind of something that we started with, like, as a goal at the beginning. But to people who are scared to start, I think the easiest thing to do is just start doing whatever you want to do and like just start. Like just literally follow your passion and don't give up. And it's not going to be easy, but if you keep going, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just have to be unapologetically yourself. And I find that like a lot of people are scared to do that because they're worried people will judge, but it's like, no, everyone's going to like think you're like weird until you're successful. And then people are going to be like, oh my God, I've been a fan the whole time. Mm-hmm. So I think that's really important. And also like, I mean, Audrey's always been like in this full time. I had a job in finance before and I didn't leave till I was like ready. So maybe have that side hustle, like work twice as hard to turn your side hustle into reality, but like always have like a little bit of a safety net at first, I feel like.
How did you know you were ready?
Articles started coming out and I was like, yeah, my employer cannot see this.
So your burrata filled hand was forced a little bit.
Yeah. I was like, damn, like, I don't think people like, this is not okay. Yeah.
I love that for you.
I have no option.
I think there's only one way to finish this, which is I need you to review me. You can be as savage as you want. Like, how do you feel about the outfit today? What's it giving?
Oh, you're killing it. You are killing it.
No, as soon as you had the Emmy in the background.
Oh, it was the introduction. Like, I was like, oh my God, am I on like the Grammy red carpet right now? Like,
yeah, you went off in the intro. I was like, okay.
Yeah. No, and hair, everything. Okay. 10 out of 10.
Wow, thank you. I'm like, it's giving a little librarian, but like, I don't hate it. Cause like,
no, like hot librarian.
She's professional.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you. Meg and Audrey of the VIP List NYC. Follow them on TikTok to absolutely salivate. Thank you both so much. I appreciate you. And thanks for your time, babes.
Thank you so much.
Bye. All right. Thank you so much to the VIP List NYC, Megan and Audrey. And, next up, guys, don't forget, babes, ladies, gents, and all, that I will be doing a special episode of Sheik Shit Only out tomorrow, Friday, to cover the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion, part 2, the chicest franchise in all of the housewives, or is it? We love to watch it. So that is out Friday, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion part 2 recap. And I love you, babes, so much. I hope that you are falling into fall and falling all over yourselves and falling into a beautiful, coffee on a rainy Saturday morning as Adele releases new music. Drop the album, Adele, please. Oh, we're ready. I love you all so much. Thank you for listening. Please like, follow, subscribe, and rate the podcast. And let me know what you think. Message me on Instagram. I love to hear from you. All of my love. Send my love to your new lover. Take it easy on me. It's all water under the bridge. I'm just making Adele songs. Okay. Love you, babes. Bye.